Good morning, and thank you for staying tuned to Sunrise at Sea right here on CTV. I hope that you're having a glorious start to your day with us right here on Sunrise at Sea. This is the show that kickstarts your day. Welcome to another episode of Lifestyle. My name is Apollo Sarah, and today I will be having a chat with the reigning Little Miss Africa. Her name is Melisa Ashley. Good morning, Melisa.
Good morning.
How are you?
Fine, thank you. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Now, the Little Miss Africa children's pageant is a pageant that focuses on promoting the rich African culture and heritage. So I'd like to know from you, Ashley. First tell us about yourself.
I am Queen Melisa Ashley.
Queen Melisa Ashley, of course. The tiara says it all.
The reigning Little Miss Africa Queen. I am 12 years old, the CEO of my own brand called Fantastic Brands.
Okay.
And I am a basketball prodigy.
All right. So please tell us about your brand, because I love that you speak about your brand and you say it with so much pride. So please tell us about it.
Well, it's called Fantastic Brands.
Okay. It's called?
Fantastic Brands.
Fabtastic. Yes. So what does Fabtastic do?
It's split into 3 sectors.
All right.
One is a t-shirt brand.
All right.
So it sells t-shirts, hoodies, shoelaces, button badges.
All right.
Then one is called FB Magazine,
All right.
which is an online magazine which promotes children with different talents. If you're a footballer, model, singer, dancer, etc. Right?
All right.
Then the third one is Fantastic Queens.
All right.
It promotes models and pageant queens.
All right. So before I get into your modeling journey, just tell me, where did you get the inspiration to start your brand?
The inspiration, it was during the 2020 lockdown.
All right.
I was watching kids who had started their own businesses, and since I loved fashion, I thought I'd start my own fashion brand.
All right. Beautiful. So now let's talk about the modeling journey. How did it start?
Well, I started modeling at the age of 8.
All right.
And because I was taller than most of my age mates, my mom decided to find something I could do with my height.
Yes. Something to do with your height. Okay.
There was an option to do basketball.
Okay.
But since she couldn't find a basketball coach at that time,
All right.
she decided to look for a modeling school.
All right.
And there she found ISOM, which stands for International School of Modeling.
Okay.
That's where I did my training till I reached where I am now.
Okay.
I have worked various runway shows like the Kids Fashion Runway, the Kampala Kids Fashion Show, etc.
All right.
I've also been featured in various kid fashion magazines, both international and local.
Yes.
Like the Paris Chic Fashion Magazine.
Oh.
Yeah. The East African Kids Fashion Magazine.
Yes.
And the Heritage Children's Fashion Magazine, plus the FB Magazine, which is my own.
Yes.
Local, there's the Toto Magazine.
Mm-hmm. Yes. All right. So now tell me about your experience with the Little Miss Africa Beauty Pageant. It happened last month in April. So what was that experience like for you? Was it your first time, actively competing? Is it your first competition? The second competition, and the one that you won. So please tell me about your experience.
My experience was really interesting and fun because I got to host different kids from other countries, got to learn about their cultures. There was one really interesting fact for me.
Yes.
And that's that South Africa has one of the 7 wonders of the world, which is Table Mountain. It was really fun because as a host, I would take the children to different areas. We went to the source of the Nile, the zoo.
I hear the zoo.
Yeah, it was fun. Being a host,
yes,
it's hard, but it's easy because I was hosting children, and when you're hosting children, they're children.
Yes, I hear they're children.
Yeah, and if you if you're a child, I am a child, so I understand children. So it was all really fun. The experience was fun, and yes, I reached limits that I thought I could never reach.
Yes.
Right? I found something in me that I didn't know was there.
Invited dignitaries, fellow African children, ladies and gentlemen, Africa. My name is Melisa Ashley. For God and my country, I am honored to represent Africa's friendliest motherland, the Pearl of Africa, Uganda.
All right. So now that you're the reigning Little Miss Africa, what is your plan?
As the ambassador of Little Miss Africa,
yes,
I want to be a voice for the African children with a focus on mental health.
Oh, wow.
Because mental health is an illness. It consists of like depression, anxiety, and adults usually overlook certain things in children. There is a mental illness called ADHD,
yes,
which stands for Attention Deficit Hyperactivity Disorder. Yes. Parents or adults would usually look at a child and think they're stubborn, they don't want to listen, they don't want to pay attention. But in truth, that child is suffering from a mental illness.
Okay.
So I want to create awareness about mental illnesses in children.
All right. Is this something that you experience, or is it something that somebody you know has experienced? Like, what triggered you to have to take this path?
I went for, I think it was a campaign, sort of, about mental illnesses in children. And when they were talking about it, I felt really touched and thought this is something I would like to focus on.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So now with your magazine, you say that you do also promote other children's talents. Like, what other talents do you promote in your magazine?
You can be a singer, a dancer, a basketballer, a model, basically any talent.
Yeah. So you write the articles yourself, or do you have other, people that work with you, other children that work with you that write for your magazine?
At the moment, it's me and my manager writing.
You write the articles. Is that something that you enjoy doing?
Yes.
Absolutely. Oh, wow. Wonderful. So before I let you go, what message do you have for children that could be watching here? Oh, let's start with the parents, actually. Let's start with the parents. What message do you have for the parents?
Well, my message to parents is you should give your children time. You can't always be focused on work. You have children besides you, and they need time, they need attention. So I would kindly ask parents to give your children time and just give them your attention.
All right. So what challenges have you faced?
Well, there's that challenge of time.
Yes.
And then there's a challenge of money. You can be called for a fashion show in a different country.
Yes.
And you don't always have the money to go there.
Okay.
So that's a missed opportunity, but God still provides you with others.
Absolutely. I love that you have you have the sense of abundance. You always see the glass as half full and not empty, and that is absolutely very important. So what message do you have for the children out there? The ones that would like to, take your path, and be a model, be a content creator, and be a magazine editor, because that's what you are, a writer.
Well, I have a hoodie or a shirt, both. They both have the words dream, believe, achieve on it,
yes.
Right? If you have a dream and you believe in your heart that you can achieve it, go for it. Don't second guess yourself. Don't think if I do this badly, this will happen, this will go wrong. No, just go for it and believe in yourself.
All right. And one thing that I love about you is that you have the utmost support of your mother. So support is also one very, very important thing to push your children to, achieve whatever it is that they want. Back in the day for us, we were kept within the box of having to do white-collar jobs, be a lawyer, be a doctor, be a this and that. But I'm loving to see that the parents now are supporting their children to actually choose their own career path. All right. Do you have any message for your mom?
I love you. Thank you so much for supporting me.
Absolutely. Well, that is all I had for you today on this segment of Lifestyle, and I had a very thoughtful and insightful and wonderful conversation with the reigning Miss Africa. Her name is Melisa Ashley, and what the pageant desires to do is to turn Africa into one big happy village for all the children, where they can enjoy and grow up and learn to love and respect each other's differences, and also to know them, not just to understand them and respect them, but also to know them. Well, that is all I had for you on this segment of Lifestyle, but keep watching Sunrise at Sea, because we have more lined up for you.